This is 1369 Florence in Plainfield. Got a little bit of a broken two slabs right here. No big deal. Scan the neighborhood. So it's not a nice neighborhood, nice street. It's got a 3-tab shingle roof. It's 2 layers. The siding is aluminum, so it can be painted pretty easily. The front of the house has new vinyl windows. We can leave the porch the kind of way it is, clean it up, paint it up. I'll just walk to the front here. Yeah, the boards here might need a little bit of love. You can put a new front door on, make it look a little more attractive. So the problem that we're going to have is that this is a monoflow heating system. So there you go. You see that we already have like some rusting through there, so I know we already have issues with the baseboard. So we're probably just going to be doing new baseboards throughout, because this system always has types of problems. So they look like the old system, the steam style, except they have water coming in on one side and then water coming out the other. So we're just going to have a little bit of electric repairs to do. These are all 2-prong outlets. Like that. They just had mirrors up on this wall, so we kind of skimmed that over. Just a little bit of damage on the ceiling. It's not horrible, but there's no lights here. We could probably figure out something to do nicer up over here. So we have a dining room, ceiling fan. We have the spackle textured ceiling on here. So they have this wall closed off here because they have cabinet stuff on this side. So as when you come to the kitchen, opening, cabinet space, stove. And that's what we have for the kitchen. The floor is just like these little sticky tiles. We're going to have a little issue peeling up over here. There's some that are popping here. So there's not too many walls that we can really open up here, because this is only, a couple feet right here, but maybe you want to do that. The newel posts, you could just paint these, so we could do a black and a white. These windows are the non-vinyl ones, which is everywhere else. The walls kind of like that wallpapered bullshit. And up here we just have the sheetrock on top of that. And that's just so much work to do. The doors we could end up keeping, just change all the knobs out. The bathroom. See, so instead of having the old radiator type, they just changed it to a basic baseboard. But the tile, aside from this vanity, just looks a little beat, right? It's almost like maybe you just leave this tile in here. Since we have the tiles there, maybe we can kind of just patch that up a little bit. Fix some of the caulking. The problem when you put tiles on here, people don't put it on enough of a slope, so if it's flush or just a little bit, it pools water, which is probably the situation here. And they have what's that, like a 1/2 inch of caulk right there. So it does need a little bit of work, but if I had to cut something, it's possible to leave it here. I hate that the exhaust fan is over the toilet. I kind of understand that, but you should really have the exhaust fan over here, because as it catches the steam puts the mold back in here. So the floors have like big gouges, a couple of the pieces of wood that are chipped and missing. And when you fill it, you'll still see it, but overall it's not horrible. No lights in here. This is all we could clean all this up. Change the doorknobs. Got to update the electric. Ben, you're calling me right now, so I'm not going to pick up the phone. So we have, let's get rid of this. Same condition with the wall. We have the 3-tab shingles. You can see that. But we're having some damage on the far side over there. You can see it from the outside. But again, these walls we could spackle skim coat some. Oops, forgot to. Alright, this is a really small room. Well, let me see if I can actually just So from the door, we're rated 9 feet, but you can see it's like an L shape. So from here, this part right here is only 5 feet. So I mean, I guess you could put a bed this way here. And then it's, you know, this section here is 9 feet. There's not much you're really gonna do because you have the staircase right here. So you can't really bump that out anymore, is what it is. Just closet, and this goes upstairs. So the upstairs is just open. And we can do what we normally do is we can add like a knee wall right here, add a knee wall right here. Walking up, it's nice because you're right in the high part of the ceiling. So, you know. All right, let's go check the basement. I just hit my head on the ceiling. It's kind of low right there. The backyard is pretty deep. The garage, you're going to need a new garage door. You got to do the shingles on it. We could just paint the siding. Everything else should seem okay. So the basement doesn't have any odors down here. It doesn't smell like musty water. I believe that what this was going to be for is for the oil tank, but I think it was an above ground tank at some point. I don't think it was below, but I am not 100% sure of that. So the boiler, again, not going to be sure of. Hot water heater, not going to be sure of. It's older. This is like the older module stuff. But we have a room over here. The electric panel is okay. At least the cover's on here. It's 100 amp. It's a Murray. So as long as you're not adding AC, it should be fine. Gas meter. So we have a sump pump. This is just the shower bathroom. It'd be good just to take this off. Maybe even leave the pan if we could clean it, and then just put some tiles in here and make it look nice. But they just, you know, it's a new toilet. They just put in a new vanity. I mean, granted, they didn't cut it too nicely. And, you know, it's not the right type of drain assembly, but all that can be fixed. You have the washer dryer hookup. The stack, which is going to be covered, you're realizing that we're already having some pitting. If you're looking like right on this one, looks like someone's already trying to do some repairs. So it's like this is rusting from the inside out. But I think, yeah, see, when people put this little putty shit like this on here, they're just plugging up one of these old holes. It'll pop through just like this is about to. But I mean, I don't see, yeah, here's some more packing. But I don't see any blatant splits. So overall, I mean, it's not too bad for down here for the basement. All right, that's all I got.